Good evening, everyone. Of course, the sirens are going to go off. Hope they don't head this way. Hi, Christy. I have been thinking about you a lot lately. Hi, honey. Been thinking about you and praying for you. I hope things are going better for you. Hey, Nancy. Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. Um, Sounds like they're going away and not coming towards. That's a good thing. Honey, whenever I get done with this, please remind me to take out the trash. I've got to put the trash to the road. Um, I'm telling you, I'm getting really, really depressed because I can't find any affordable land. They're coming to get me. It's getting closer. They went past me. That's a good thing. Hey, Grammy Karen, how are you this evening? Sounds like they're chasing somebody, which happens quite a bit around here. Thank you all for coming in tonight. We need some ideas. I'm thinking I'm thinking about looking more towards North Florida. I had to turn the sound down when the sirens was going by. My Great Pyrenees got all upset. I'm sorry, Karen. Hey, Linda. What's up, girlfriend? Hey, Donna. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Good. They're getting loud again. Makes me wonder if they didn't chase them back this way again. If it wasn't so hot, I'd close the front door and that would cut down some of the noise. But it sounds like they went by already. Boy, I'm telling you, I seen one of the pups that Zach and Jen got. Those are really gorgeous. I love Pyrenees. You and Linda both have puppies. Linda, did you get all yours gone or not? Oh, and by the way, I'm going to get to spend some time with you, some actual time with you, Linda. I'm coming back to Georgia. So if you need somebody to help you do chores, I'm your gal. Trying to think. I talked to Wilma, and I think that the tail end of the week is um oh, I'd love to get into the bees with you. That would be so cool. I got some what do you call them, pine needles today, David. I wanted to tell you that. I got some pine needles and I spreaded every one of them around those little blueberry plants that I planted in the pots. So I'm going to have to watch and get some more from Walt's. I only have a little bit left to go into the bees. She always does bales of hay, heavy, and cows are busy roaming. I thought the cows were leaving. Hey, Linda, how are you, girl? I'm listening while working on some beaded earrings. I have pea sprouts outside. Yay! That's awesome. You can see the last two puppies on the channel, Not for Nothing Homestead. Oh, so they got the last two? Hello, Susan. Oh, all my gang is here. I'm so excited. So, we have a scheduled appointment with the sale barn next Wednesday. Ooh. Well, Wilma is working on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I think. So you name the day that you want me to come over. We'll talk. Um Remind me to talk to you about laundry detergent. And you'll probably know what I'm talking about, but we need to talk about that. So I'll call you. Call me tomorrow. That's what you should do. When you get a moment, call me tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow. I'm gonna piddle around here all day and just get lost in my little happy place here, I hope. I've been working on the pantry room today, and it is driving me insane. Where I had bird food and stuff in there, it's gotten those little moths in some of the dried goods, and it's really upset me terribly. So I've got some waste. I've got to make up something for the. I think I'm gonna make up some biscuits or something other. Try to keep it from going to waste. Some of the flour and stuff that had been messed up. Linda, does that mean you're going to sell something or are you going to bring something home? She's going to sell her cows. Well, that is awful. Once they get started, they are hard to get rid of. Yes. And see, the problem is I've got bird feed. In fact, I still have a cockatiel in here. And if he wasn't so old, I'd probably just give him to anybody. But I'm just I try to get my daughter to take him. I know my daughter-in-law won't take him, and I just think he needs some TLC and a window. I think maybe once I move this room around and everything, I might be able to put him in that window over there. I'll be able to talk to the birds outside. He's not been talking much lately. I don't know if he's depressed or what. Probably depressed like I am because I can't find property. I'm not getting any younger, and I need to establish it while I can still function. I was watching Arms Family earlier, and they just bought an old homestead. And I'm like, why couldn't I find something like that? And they're going to turn it into a warehouse. Well, Karen, all my grandkids, well, all my kids and grandchildren live here. So it would be nice if I could get something within, like I could do 6 hour drive to come see the grandkids, but and I could stay. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Roberta. Hello, Brenda. I am looking for land too, but it is hard to find something decent priced. Yes, I know. That's the crazy part. Florida is so expensive. And for something as big as what I want, I think we need at least 10 acres. I would give anything if we still had the property in Live Oak. We used to have 10 acres in Live Oak, but that didn't work out. When his father died, we came home and got rid of it. So, unfortunately, and um, I don't know. I think everybody on here has a homestead, don't they? I know, Roberta, you're looking for one, but don't you have one already, or am I wrong about that? I don't. I live with my daughter. I have nothing. Oh, okay. I'm getting you mixed up with somebody else then. I watch a lot of channels, and Um, I get mixed up real easy. Gotta say. Yeah, you want one too, Nancy? I didn't know that. I have a house, but not much land. Hence my channel name. True, Linda. I just can't stand it anymore. You heard the sirens. I mean, I've got good neighbors now. I cannot complain about any of my neighbors right now. I have fantastic neighbors, but it's crazy. I have an app on my phone. It's called Ring. It's a ring thingy. And it tells me different well, number one, it has the pictures of outside because I have cameras with the ring. Okay, so it shows me the pictures of what's going on outside, but it also has a neighbor app thing, and it shows, I don't know if you can see that, different stuff on there. And one of the things that it had on here was that I don't see it now. Anyways, um, it was a notification that there was drive-by shootings at the outdoor uh, pubs, and they're using some type of air pistol or something and hurting people. I don't know if they're killing. I don't think they've killed anybody, but they've hurt people pretty badly. So, I mean, it's all over the place anymore, everywhere. And I mean, even Mac seen that the other was it last week or the week before? I'm not my time frame because of all that I am doing right now is just really mixed up. But even in the small towns and stuff, this stuff's going on, and I'm just kind of freaked out. Not freaked out enough that I'm not living in fear. I gotta say I don't live in fear, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to worry when I got the grandkids out front and they're climbing the trees. I don't want to have to worry about some freak out guy coming and swiping my grandbabies. I do have Shabin a shed made into a cabin, but can't find land. I would love some land in Arkansas, Kentucky, or Ohio. Cold places there. Maybe check into reclaim mining land in those states. Hmm. This whole world is getting more evil by the day. I got that. You got that right now, Brenda. It is really bad. And it's bizarre. Hey, Patty, land here is insanely expensive. I'd rather have had a quarter acre to put a small house on, but God had other ideas. Hmm, that's true. Um, I just feel like, you know, David and I love working on trees and air layering and gardening and working with the animals. And I mean, he may not be on here anymore, but let me just tell you, he's a softie. He really is. Hey, Anastasia. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Um, he's a real softie. He was talking about getting another kitty for his little boy at home. He needs a girlfriend. I'd rather live where it's warm, but there again, God has other ideas. Yeah, I'll tell you, Brenda. You may not want to. If you're ever in this heat, for any length of time, you may not want to live here. Cause I mean, I've got the fan going on over there, and the fan going on up here, and fans in other rooms going and everything, and it is pleasant. But I wouldn't say it's really fantastic. And I have to fight the sinuses all the time because of it. But it's it's 73 degrees right now, and um it says it only got up to 82 today, but I'm telling you it was hotter than that. um Tomorrow it's supposed to be 87. Friday's 91, Saturday's 89, 81 for Sunday, 80 for Monday, Tuesday's 83, Wednesday's 87. It just, you know, check it out. That's my weather. So, I mean, and no rain. No rain at all. So thank goodness I have the reclaimed water. I've been watering with that every single day, trying to recoup my um, ground because it's so dry. It's so ucky dry. We hit 79 today. That's crazy. I know, Linda, it's crazy. This weather is awful. We're looking at rain and snow mixed tomorrow. Wow. And you just got all those beautiful flowers up and blooming, don't you, Brenda? It was a balmy 45 here today and sunny for the first time in days. March came in like a lamb. So, y'all, I gotta tell you what I did last night. I literally have been craving. I don't eat sweets. I really don't do much on the sweet thing. But I've been craving carrot cake. So I made me a carrot cake. Let's see, where's it at? I'm not used to using this new oven. I am not used to this oven at all. Close that. Look at that beautiful carrot cake I made. I'm telling you, it is delicious. But I didn't crush up the pineapples. There's chunks of pineapples in it. It's good, but I was like, oh my god. It is delicious. I like the fact that the pineapples aren't crushed, but It is a little different. It took me by surprise. I just broke them up a little bit thinking that was enough. No, not. We had our first ice storm today with sleet, snow flurries, and hail at least 2 inches ice on my car. Wow, Donna. You're in California, right? I've been craving some homemade tapioca. That sounds yummy. Hey, Sabrina. Oh, now I like me some pineapple upside down cake too. There is sweets that I will eat. I like carrot cake. I like pineapple upside down cake. I like banana pudding. And I like pies. Um, my mom makes a hummingbird cake that'll knock the socks off anybody. It's so good. And I used to make something called Italian love cake, but I don't know what I did with the recipe to that. Our weather has been crazy. Tornadoes Monday and pop up showers tonight and rain Friday. And y'all, I don't know what is going on. You know, that pain that I had um, went away when I went on my trip. Um, and all of a sudden, it keeps popping up again. I don't know what's going on. Oh, thank you, Lord. Answer to prayers. Thank you for filling me in about that, Brenda. You know, if y'all have never met Sherry, you're missing something good. Because um, her she she does like to tease me a lot, especially with my putting stuff in my bra all the time. She teased me a lot. I went to looking for my phone and I'm like, where's my phone? Where is my phone? And I finally found it in my bra, and she's laughing her tail off at me. That was at the HOA. I think the last time we went. But uh we hit it off pretty good. I wish I could have seen them when they come through here last time, but I didn't get to. So it's kind of funny. I told David, I said, I'm thinking about going back to Georgia. I just, I rushed up there and I got that meat and brought it home, and I'm just like, yeah, she definitely still needs our prayers. Um, I just kind of been like over busy and stressed out, and I'm getting very forgetful and stuff like that. So I'm going to start taking some stuff for that. And I saw where you can take, excuse me, goodness gracious. Does anybody else get a lot of indigestion or burping whenever they drink water? I get a lot of air when I drink water, and I don't seem to ever quench my thirst either. I guess I'll have to get me a glass of milk. Um, you do too? For years, Sabrina, when I would drink water, it would make me, excuse the expression, throw up. It would not settle. It would just sit high and it would come right back up. As soon as I started doing something, I'd have to eat with it. So for years and years and years, I didn't drink any water. I only drank soda. Dr. Peppers. That was one of my downfalls, that Dr. Pepper. But thank God I'm off of them now. But what was I saying? Anyways, so Dave, I told David I was going to go up to Georgia and just kind of like hang with my friends, and you know, just I don't want to do much of anything. I mean, I might do some work around there on the pins if Michael will let me help him. He's funny though; he won't let me help him do nothing. I think he's afraid I'm gonna have suggestions that he doesn't want to listen to. Yeah, and I have to drink it really super cold too. Nothing quenches my thirst. I wall around all day, all day and night with something to drink. My mouth is always dry. That could be your hormones, Brenda. My charity has a rough stomach bug since 2 a.m. this morning, so I may have to get off soon, but I love y'all very much. I will definitely put charity on the list. I pray you don't get it. Hey there, Miss Teresa. Be careful. Are you storming yet? Y'all, I was concerned that she she would be driving in some bad weather. She told me was coming up, so I hope and pray that she's not driving in bad weather. So we got to pray for her too. Yes, we are trying to keep from getting it. Yeah, that's what stinks about that stuff. It goes through the whole house and tears you all up. Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't too bad, Linda. Brenda, I am diabetic and my mouth is always dry, and I always use a mouthwash and toothpaste called biotin mouthwash. Hmm. Everyone at church had a bug like that a few weeks ago. Nasty stuff. Yeah, it's down here too. It went through my kids' houses and stuff, and then all of a sudden, just out of the blue, they all got they had all been over it and everything. Out of the blue, Lance gets a stomach bug again. Wow. Thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate every one of them. Is there any other prayer requests this tonight so I can go ahead and start marking things down? Just let me know. I got Sherry and Charity and Teresa. Seems like I'm forgetting something important. Oh, y'all keep my mom in your prayers. She called me today, absolutely freaking out. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to call. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. I said, "What's wrong, Mom? Just calm down and talk to me." She says, "Well, Don and his son were outside, and then all of a sudden they had to go. And I think that his son got hurt." Now, this is her grandson, my nephew Ben, that she's talking about. I said, "Are you talking about Benjamin?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, Mom, if he was hurt, they would have called the ambulance or something, right?" "Yeah, but why did they leave like they did? I don't know. They've been gone a long time. I've been waiting to find out something." So I said, "Okay, Mom, just chill out. You know that he's all safe in town. I would have heard something if there was something wrong, right?" So I calmed her down and got her on a different subject, and then I called Ben after I got off the phone with her, and I called Ben. He was just pulling in the driveway. I said, "Ben, honey, your grandma is beside herself. She thinks that you hurt yourself outside and you left abruptly, and she doesn't know what's going on. Alzheimer's is a sad, sad, sad disease." She was supposed to spend time with me yesterday, and she didn't get out of bed until probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She didn't feel good. Neurovirus, we figured. Mm. Still waiting for that final judgment on those funds from the state of my home. From the sale of my home. Mm. Final judgment. Oh, okay. Kathy, you and your mom are always in my prayers. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, it is. Takes their life inch by inch. And the saddest part, Karen, is they don't have a clue. Even when, people seem to believe that it does come on slowly, but the person that's got it makes excuses in the beginning of why they're doing all this stuff, why they're acting this way, why they can't remember things. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, I see it all too many times because I've dealt with a lot of Alzheimer patients. It'll whammy you all of a sudden. Something will happen. And honestly, I believe my mom's was my dad dying, my daughter dying, and my sister dying. I believe that those deaths just really took a a, a really hard knock on her. All right, Nancy. Nancy, you're always in my prayers too. Yes. And Dave and you know, okay. I say I'm forgetful. I think it's a little bit more than forgetful because you guys know I went some time without oxygen to my brain when I had my heart attack. And I have not been the same since. I always was forgetful, but it's totally different now. And I'm just praying that. All right, thank you, Sabrina. Um, David believes that it killed some brain cells. Of course, he's a doctor, right? Stress makes it worse. Yes, and that's the thing is she is totally under stress. My sister and her husband went to Australia and left her with Ben at the house, and she was just nervous wreck. And she she came over here one day. She came over here and she was here a little over an hour and wanted to go home. That's how freaked out she gets when she gets away from the house sometimes. My brother says that forgetfulness is like remembering later and not to mention Alzheimer's. True. Finally back from church, we had a tornado warning while I was gone. Dogs rearranged the camper. Oh no. I hope you enjoyed church tonight. Lack of oxygen does that though, so he's not wrong. Yeah. Hello, Holly. Nice to see you, honey. Boy, your youngins sure are getting big, ain't they? Stress is really hard on them. The evening are hard as well. Yes. She gets up in the middle of the night and goes into my sister's room and wakes her up and says, "Are you ready to go now?" and stuff like that. She thinks she's supposed to go to the doctor and all kinds of stuff. Trauma actually rewires the brain in a fashion that makes it very difficult to think normally. I'm finding that to be true here and considering therapy here. I'm going to have to get off here. I love you and miss you all very much. Praying for those in the storms. All right, Sabrina. Love you. Can't wait to hug your neck in September. Tell Charity I'm praying for her, honey. Um, my dad kept trying to get ready for a trip before he passed. Well, my mom was even outside one night. My sister's got this door now where it alarms her and lets her know that the door is open so that she can keep better track of mom. So, I gotta say, I'm very. I got to spend some time with Virginia, and she's holding up pretty good. And I thank you for for y'all praying for her last week. It was it was not easy on her losing her husband. Um, like I said last week, it's amazing. I can't imagine. Um, well, I don't know if David and I will live that long to be together 71 years, but I sure hope so. Although I may have to do something about it. I've got to do something about it because he's just not taking good care of himself. He has needed carpal tunnel surgery for a while now. He's finally got an appointment. Yeah, I think that and the one day I picked her up and we went to the funeral, that was not good at all. Not good. She just she just was out there. I don't even think I'm pretty sure. I think she asked me who David's brother was. And I'm like, okay. I didn't know it had gotten that bad. And then I thought to myself, well, she doesn't even know her grandson that lives in the same house with her. So, in a way, I think, how do I say this? I think by the things that she says, she knows who she's talking about. She knows who they are and who they belong to. She just can't put the name with the person. You know what I'm saying? It's like her saying to me, Dawn's son. She knew it was his son, you know. All right. Thanks for coming in, Patty. My carpal tunnel doesn't bother me much now. I got it from working at a chicken processing plant. So many days I wanted to just amputate my arms at the shoulders to get rid of the pain. Glad I didn't. Yes. So, Roberta, what did you do to make it better? I had surgery on mine. In fact, I've been picking at something that's in my hand there, which is stupid. I don't know why I keep picking at things. A chiropractor helped my daughter with carpal tunnel. Cool. I've heard that they can help with that. David, are you been sitting there lurking, buddy? Quit working that job and eventually quit working repetitive jobs. My CT was in my shoulders, huh? Arms and hands. Okay, I've been talking about you, so still have trouble if I lift heavy items. My arms will go numb at night. That painful, numbing feeling. Yes, and at first I thought that it's because I laid on my arm, you know, while I slept. Oh, excuse me. Well, it's not because of that. It was because of the carpal tunnel. My whole arm would go numb. I was in so much pain. I thought I was going to die. And most of it was because I'm a hairdresser, but also I think it has something to do with the phones and the typewriters and internets and all that kind of stuff for me. My next door neighbor's cancer is back. That land may come for sale. Ooh, what is that land going for, Christy? My hands will go numb when driving for a long time. I have to stop and get out and move around before resuming driving. Yep. David's has really been bothering him like a whole lot more the last month or so than it was before. I mean, to where he's dropping things like I was, and um, he's got pain all the way up underneath his armpits. But he's had shoulder surgery and stuff like that too. So I think that was probably signs of it too. Just saying. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pray, guys, and then we can talk some more. Same with typing, but being a being on disability, I have the freedom to stop whatever I'm doing that is causing me pain. So that helps. Cool. Um, you know, okay, I had something in my brain and now it went away. Oh my word. Oh, driving. David was a truck driver for many years, and that right there in itself will give you carpal tunnel. Just saying. So let's go ahead and pray. Um, Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that you've got with us. I thank you for all that you do for us. Lord, there's so many needs here, so many needs that are unspoken too. And Lord, you know our hearts and you know our desires, and we all want to please you, Lord. Um, First of all, I want you to heal Charity, make all that stomach bug go away, and make her feel better. And please don't let Chris or Sabrina get it. Let them stay healthy and happy. And Lord, ease Sherry's pain, heal her, and let her be able to come home and be thriving. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm begging you, please give her strength and let her be able to come home and thrive and to get over this, Lord, and to heal. And Lord, you know that Teresa's on the road, and hopefully I'm praying that it's not storming, but keep her safe either way. Storming or not, it's still dangerous to drive them country roads at nighttime. Deer could run out in front of you anytime or anything like that. So, Lord, please keep protective hedge around her and keep her safe. My mom is totally off the chain, Lord. Please help her to come back to earth and and have her senses with what's going on around her, Lord, and put people in their places where they need to be. And Lord, I thank you for my friendship with Nancy. You know she's got a lot of health issues and identity issues and all kinds of things, Lord, that need your love and arms around her and taking good care of her. So I pray, Lord, that you fulfill her needs and protect her identity. And Lord, I want you to take special care of David. Let him be able to get this surgery and get it done properly and heal fast, Lord. And I just thank you for him. I don't know what I'd do without the old fart. He's so good to me. To be such a turd sometimes. I just pray, Lord, that you bless him and heal him from head to toe. I know he's been in a lot of pain lately, and I know that only you can fix what's wrong with him. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless us all, bless this United States. Please, Lord, protect us and keep us from evil coming into our land. All this craziness going on with the shootings and ugly stuff and people doing ugly stuff. You know, Lord, you know what this land needs to be able to be healed and brought back to its full potential, Lord. So I appreciate all that you do for me, and I look to you for all my guidance, Lord. Continue to guide me in the way that you have me, and thank you that I'm able to go and spend time with friends and kind of relax a little bit and not stress out too much, Lord. And again, I thank you for all you do for me. In your precious sweet name, Lord. Amen. Oh, man, oh man, I'm tired tonight. And I don't understand why those pains are coming back because I haven't done nothing that would be too strenuous. I mean, I did unload some dirt, but I don't I don't see how. I was having the pain back. I got the pain back before I unloaded the dirt out of the truck. First time I've heard a prayer where turd was used, but I imagine God chuckles when he is listening to your heartfelt prayers. Hey, listen, I talk to God like he is my father. He is my father. He is my true father. And I can't I can't not talk to him like I would talk to somebody else. He means too much to me. Your Seco score is 20%. Did you forget the hashtags? I don't know what you're talking about, honey. Oh, Roberta, yep, God does have a sense of humor too. He has to laugh at me. I mean, come on now. Have y'all seen me? Have y'all seen me do things that are really silly, stupid? You know, I get tickled because I've had a lot of people ask me to pray in different circumstances, and one time I was kind of um, almost offended at somebody because they said something. I don't even remember what I was praying about, but um, somebody said, well, "Have you ever thought about doing?" It wasn't like she was saying I did anything bad, but she was saying, "Have you ever thought about doing a prayer that is um, poetic or I forget what she was saying, but in other words, like our Father, who art in heaven." Yeah, I have prayed that, but that's a biblical prayer, and I believe that our hearts should be in our prayers along with everything. You called me a turd in the prayer? Yes, I did. Hey, the Lord knows my heart, right? Whether I say it in the prayer or I say it out loud, He still hears me, honey. Oh, thank you, Christy. God has a sense of humor. After all, He did make the platypus. Yep, Brenda. We can see God's humor for all around us. Yes. Oh, there was something I seen. I wish I'd looked it up before I got on here. Doggone it. There was a saying that was on Facebook that I wanted to share, and I can't remember exactly how it goes, so I'm not going to even start it. Yep. Well, I don't swear in my prayers, so I think that's pretty good. I've heard people curse while they were praying and stuff like that, and that's I don't know. I've just never done that before. How is your hand, Nancy? Come to think about it. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, folks, I am going to get up early in the morning and work some outside, trying to get some stuff planted. I did plant some collard greens and some cabbage. Some of the cabbages did not take too well of being planted in the ground. So, actually, I didn't plant the cabbages. David planted the cabbages. I planted the collard greens in the garden. But I have a lot more to plant tomorrow. I want to plant some peanuts and get them started. So I've got to dig up that ground and get it um, some dirt put into it. I'd like to turn over that dirt and get it mixed in real good. Our sand, I've got terrible dusty sand that looks nice, but it's not. It drains good, but it really needs a lot of work. I've worked on it for years to get it as good as it is. So, but I've got tons of work to do before I leave for Georgia, and hopefully, when I planted it, I should have gave a kiss. I know, honey. I didn't see you kiss any of them. He usually does. He kisses them and tells them, "Now you be good now and grow for us." Everyone have a blessed rest of the week. All right, Susan. Thanks for coming in, babe. Um, so I got some planting to do and stuff like that, and I got to get out here and put out my garbage so I don't forget it. And David didn't even have to tell me. Now let's see if I remember it by the time I get off here and get to the road. I'll probably forget what I'm doing. Anyways, um, I'm going to let y'all go for the evening, and I hope to see you. Um, I think I will be able to do Monday at 3 o'clock. So um, I've just had some problems doing Mondays because of the change in the job and everything. So hopefully I'll see you Monday at 3 and on videos between. Bye now.